What's up, Internet? Welcome back. This is Linzer22. Arcade1Up and Atari have made an agreement where Arcade1Up is going to be the sole manufacturer of the arcade recreations of Atari's classic arcade games. Now, this is a forum discussion video, so if you have any comments on anything that I say, leave it down below and subscribe for more content. So this was an announcement that was recently made, and the CEO of Atari, Fred Chasnias, can't really pronounce his name, but we'll just go with it. He stated, "We are proud to work with Arcade1Up. In the mid-size category, they are our exclusive partner, which enables both of us to fully cooperate and deliver the best products in the marketplace." So it's official. Arcade1Up is going to be the only company that's going to manufacture Atari arcade classics. I'm a little surprised because Atari seems like they're just passing out their IP like it's nobody's business. They want everyone making Atari products. If you don't know how Atari's broken up right now, it's broken up into 4 different divisions, and one of them is called Atari Games, and that's basically gaming and licensing put together. So they license all of their games, and in that division they also develop the games. The second one is Atari Casinos, and as you can guess, it's all gambling. And then the third one is Atari VCS, which we don't even really need to talk about that one because we all know what that one is. And then the last one is Atari Partners, which is kind of Atari's experimental area where they kind of fund projects, not with the use of money, but with the use of their brand, which is actually kind of an interesting idea. But the problem with that is you're going to really water down your brand, and you're going to be attached to some projects that aren't going to exactly be that great. So that's a little scary. But like I said, it surprised me that they are going to dedicate to just one company, and that's Arcade1Up, to make these arcade cabinets, which have been successful, and Arcade1Up has really done a great job at proving that they can make a quality product. Now, their buttons and sticks, you can argue lacks quality or is good enough. I think they're fine-ish, and I noticed a lot of these display units over at Walmart are starting to break down. Actually, they started to break down last year, so it felt like right when they came out, every time I find one, it's broken and you can't really test it out. But I mean, it is a display unit. Kids are gonna be smashing on those buttons on the display unit, so it's not that much of a surprise. I'm pretty sure anyone that's buying these products are taking care of them and would be able to maintain them and can fix them if they need to, especially with how modular these systems are. I personally think it's a good idea that Atari is going to team up with Arcade1Up, because unlike what they've been doing where they're just passing out all their IPs, they can work closely one-on-one with this company. And I wonder what the agreement actually entails. I wonder if there's some shares being traded and stuff like that where one company owns a little bit more of the other company. Nintendo tends to do that, and it looks like Atari is interested in doing those kind of deals. I'm really curious what kind of arcade games they're going to pull out of this, if they're going to start pulling from arcade games that are maybe deeper in Atari's pockets that they don't use as often, or maybe they're going to reach out to other third parties that own portions of other arcades that they maybe share with Atari. I'm not sure if there are any, but I know a lot of classic games have that issue. And by making this deal, it'll give Atari the incentive to actually track these people down. Not exactly sure on what arcade games have this issue. If you guys do, please leave it down below so we can really talk about it and actually kind of analyze what kind of games could possibly come out from this. Out of all the bad news that Atari's been having lately, I think this is a good one. This is an okay thing. I know it's not attached to the Atari VCS, which is kind of interesting that Atari VCS has its own company. Like I mentioned in previous videos, that's probably so that if that thing flops, which I think Atari thinks it will, it can kind of clean its hands off of it. It can be like, okay, that didn't work. We're closing down that little company that it was running Atari VCS, but Atari itself is fine. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this deal with Arcade1Up is a good deal, or do you think it's a bad deal, or do you think it means absolutely nothing and the writing is on the wall, or do you think it means absolutely nothing? Let me know down below, and if you like videos much like this one, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be back with more.